Hello.
I'm Sky, and you must be Valerie.
That's my name? I just sneezed like 3 times, can you tell? What up, chooms? It's your boy, Lukael. Welcome back to Cyberpunk 2077. This is episode 16. In the last episode, we did a bunch of meditation. We met a bunch of AIs, including a vending machine called Brandon, a talking gun called, Skippy? Also, I finally realized it's a play on Clippy, you know, the little Microsoft Word assistant. I didn't realize in the moment, but now I realize it with the big eyes and like little black eyebrows, and it's pretty obvious in retrospect. We finished the Data main quest and all the other side jobs, which means we now have nothing but the story missions to do. And the one we're jumping into is the one to do with Judy and Evelyn. We need to go to this dollhouse to try and find what happened to Evelyn. So very excited to finally play some story missions. I hope you guys are as well. So as always, thank you so much for joining me. And without any further ado, let's play some Cyberpunk. Good morning, Night City. Alright, so this is where I had stopped, but actually, I did play like a couple of NCPD things just so I could upgrade my character reflexes all the way to 9 because I want to go back and talk to that woman and ask her about Judy, which we couldn't last time. But now I can. You and Judy, what'd you argue about?
Heated exchange there with Judy. What was that all about?
How's this any of your business?
It really isn't.
Gonna follow up with your own sermon on responsibility for others? Go on, your high horse is waiting.
I'm just curious.
One thing I know about curiosity, won't get you shit unless you got the fists and the ass to back it up.
Well, I got both. Oh, that's it? God damn it. All that for nothing. I really thought we were going to learn something important here. Oh well. Wait, there's like an item there, but I can't pick it up because she's... Oh, there we go. Safe and sound, Night City gangs. Hi there, it's your friendly neighborhood canine, Sergeant Dobbs. This useful little guide you're holding contains essential information on the Night City's largest gangs, where you'll learn the Night City? Does anyone say that? Which districts to avoid, how to recognize gang members, how to avoid dangerous situations. Animals. The animals aren't real animals, they're freaks of nature. Pumped to the gills with strength-enhancing hormones, they look more like piles of meat than people. That's not true. They generally avoid cyberware with the exception of cosmetic modifications that supposedly make them look more like, well, animals. They're extremely aggressive and don't need an excuse to start a brawl. But despite their name, the animals are not a territorial gang. You can find fierce, hostile packs of them throughout the city. 6th Street Gang. From a distance, they could be easily mistaken for soldiers on leave. Military uniforms, combat boots, buzz cuts, shouting "Hoorah!" every chance they get. But don't let appearances fool you. These are violent, dangerous thugs, ready to slit your throat without the slightest hesitation. You'll want to watch out for them, especially in Vista del Rey. The Mox. Handsome girls, beautiful guys, but wait, it's a trap. They'll reel you in with their charm, and when you least expect it, bam, your eddies are gone. Or worse, the hole in the wall that passes for their headquarters is called Lizzie's Bar. Best seen from far away and never entered. Okay, this seems like it was written by someone who's kind of like scared of everything, you know? Someone who's maybe used to the suburbs. Maelstrom. If you ever find yourselves in Watson Industrial Area, and it's better that you don't, watch out for the sinister faceplates. That's Maelstrom. To be a part of the gang, you have to get your eyes and nose cut off and replaced with demonic fiery red optics. Ouch. If they do that to themselves, who knows what they'll do to strangers. Better to leave that mystery unsolved. Okay, I'll give you that one. The Maelstrom are pretty bad. Tiger Claws. Effervescent neon tattoos with Asian motifs, katanas and shurikens, racing bikes. These are some of the trademarks of the Tiger Claws gang, with a noticeable presence in Japantown. Ignore them and they shouldn't bother you, but do something to provoke them and it's sayonara, baby. Valentinos, golden grills, golden implants, golden crosses, and golden machetes. Say hola to the Valentinos. Despite the Catholic symbolism, They're not exactly love thy neighbor types. Those who get in their way usually end up chopped into pieces and tossed into Del Coronado. And finally, the Voodoo Boys. These predominantly Haitian gangers are based in Pacifica, but they hunt their victims elsewhere, the net. The Voodoo Boys are the most skilled net runners in the Night City underworld, but beware, that doesn't mean they're not dangerous in real space too. Be sure to give them a wide berth, or you might just end up like one of their black roosters, without a head. Should have read this much earlier in the gang. It really kind of details all the different gangs. Alright, well, we didn't learn jack shit here. So, I got those 2 levels for no reason. I guess we're just gonna head for automatic love. As initially planned. Ah! Flashbanged. Let's go. I've been very curious about this whole doll concept. It sounds very interesting. I want to talk to some actual dolls so we get like a real first-hand account of what that technology actually is like. So this building here, this is where the magic happens.
I'm sorry, sir. Could we have a moment of your time?
Well, what is it this time?
The pipe that burst in our building.
Those city bastards still haven't sent anyone to fix it.
What's with this sheepish
Watch your
look?
language. Can't you see who you're talking to?
What do you need?
Just some guy.
Well, we need the pipe fixed, that's for sure. Maybe something to fix up some of the units too. There's water damage all over.
All right, I'll take care of it.
Thank you.
Really? Huh. Is this your landlord? Who owns these buildings? I guess corporations, as usual.
Half price on everything.
And I sold twice more stock than usual.
So, you broke even?
Yes, but the goods were trash. I would have thrown them away.
That was fucking rhetorical. The stand's Tiger Claw's property, and you're Tiger Claw's property. You had one job. Sell the stock, take the eddies, and do nothing gunk. Is that so hard? Is that clear? Run your fucking discounts when you get your own fucking stand.
Which will be never.
Are you going to attack this man? No? Okay, you're just intimidating him. The neon tattoos are pretty cool. Like, I kind of wish I could get that. So, why are we coming to this building again? Because Evelyn is like hiding here or something? This seems like very similar to my own apartment building.
The way I see it, only thing waiting for you here is getting off or getting off. Place your bets.
Very funny, Johnny. What would I do without you?
What have I missed this time? Enlighten me.
Braindance chick is hiding something. No coincidence we already saw 2 Tiger Claws. They must control the building.
Yeah, obviously.
Someone's in a great mood.
Not every day a half-brain dead chick drags me around a cat house on a wild horde chase. So having a grand old time.
Where's your glasses, huh?
Arasaka and the Tiger Claws are in bed together. Go figure.
Every corp plays dirty, except the streets are more than that. They're filth. So the corps leave it to the gang, suits collars and get soiled. Surprised?
No, I mean, if Evelyn wanted to disappear, especially from Arasaka, she could have done better.
This whole situation's bent over, cheeks spread wide.
Ew. Why don't you believe Judy?
I think Judy's lying. Why?
Little something called intuition, V. Ever heard of it?
Oh, so what you meant to say was you're full of shit. Got it.
I guess we disagree on that. Oh, I love how when you look away, you just like disappears instantly.
So hold on. You take a blow-up doll, remodel the hole, and that's cheating. That's infidelity.
No. Well,
How's that any different from some dollhouse ass?
'Cause the ass is meat, not latex. That's so hard to understand.
Meat, right. No feeling going on, no thinking, no awareness. It's empty. Might as well be latex. Masturbation, sophisticated kind. That's all it is.
I guess so.
Oh, fuck. Makes perfect sense, that.
I guess that makes sense, right? Like if you're using a human body but the person isn't there, like their consciousness is gone, you're basically just masturbating with like a meat toy. Oh, that sounds so gross to say, but then why is their memory reset if they're not conscious of what's happening?
Hey, watch it.
You know, either they're conscious and then they need their memory reset, or they're not conscious and they don't need their memory reset. But yeah, would it be like cheating on your significant other if you had sex with a doll? I guess it depends what you consider cheating, right? Is it the emotional involvement? Is it just having sex with any human body regardless of consciousness? These are the weird things that like they have to consider in the future. Like if your partner had sex with a blow-up doll, you wouldn't consider they cheated, right? Obviously not. But what if the blow-up doll had like an AI in it and had like a consciousness? Would that be cheating? I don't know. It's just weird, man. So this is Clouds. Clouds is in this building? Because Cloud, they made it sound like this very... one of the priciest and most advanced dollhouses in Night City. I assumed it was going to be its own building, you know? Like you go there and like, wow, that's Clouds. Like they have so much money that they can have like this really cool building, but they're inside an apartment building? That's strange. Oh, and you can't take out your weapons in here. Can't double jump. So this is like a story area. Check-in at the Clouds reception. They sell toys here. Be my friend, squeak squeak. A bunch of like sex toys, of course. It's like a much smaller place.
Welcome to Clouds.
Oh, I'm being
We know
scanned.
what you're looking for. Would you care to jack into the terminal?
Pause. I'm being scanned. How does this work?
So how's this all work?
An algorithm pilots the doll's motor functions. It takes your profile data and transforms into experiences in real time. Memory dampers on the doll's behavioral chip block any recall of the session.
So there'll be no trace of the meeting.
Well, I could say yes, but that would strip it of mystery and suspense, wouldn't it? Once you're in there, you set the stakes.
You're saying it's not dangerous, but there's some risk involved.
That is one way to put it. One thing is for sure, you never get what you expect.
Consider my interest piqued.
Jacking in the personal isn't safe?
Jack in, please.
Really? Why isn't it safe? You mean it's not safe in general, or it's not safe in my case because of the chip, maybe? Because of Johnny?
How could you possibly know what I'm looking for?
Clouds always knows. Your deepest desire, we find it. You'll have your needs fulfilled, and maybe much more. Less is not a word we use around here.
Ooh, should I be asking that? That's kind of suspicious, isn't it? Like, I shouldn't be looking for a specific doll, but I guess I have to ask.
Looking for an Evelyn Parker. She work here?
Give me a moment.
She's calling the fucking security.
Evelyn's not available at this time.
Need to see her.
Not available.
The algorithm knows best. Trust me, it will choose a doll that will thrill you. Our dolls can change their hair and eye color in real time to look just as you wish.
Okay, but tastes are more than just hair color and eye color, you know? I'm not a customer, I just want to talk to her. Which one? I mean, regardless of what I say, she's probably not gonna let me see her, right? If I say I'm not a customer, then she's gonna be like, then get the fuck out of here, like just be on your way. I just want to talk to her.
I just want to talk to her, that's all.
Please, no need for concern. Your doll will talk to you about anything you wish.
If your fetish is talking, we've got you covered.
I'm sorry, did she finally say anything useful? Fuck the menu, let's ditch this waitress and take our special order to the chef, point blank.
What do you mean?
Meaning you go in as a customer, keep a low profile. They want to keep their cards close, fine. We'll play our own game.
Also, I had copyright music on, so I hope that doesn't mean this whole first part of the video is gonna get claimed. I might have to turn off the audio or something. I guess jacking in is our only option. Alright,
let's do this.
This will be a live session, so events may take an unexpected turn. But don't quit if you feel uncomfortable. You could miss out on something truly remarkable.
Don't quit if you feel uncomfortable.
If you feel unready to handle what comes next, you can interrupt the session immediately. Now for your safe word.
Samurai.
Samurai.
Johnny's
And
like...
saved. Now, bear with me a moment. Scanning your personal profile. You should see compatible dolls in just a second.
Hormonal matching procedure initiated. Oh wow, they've got a whole little... What the hell? Gale, Divine, Sky, Celeste, Sun, Azure, Angel, Mistral, Rain, and Storm. Okay, so these are what, my two options?
2 matches. Interesting.
Oh, because I have two...
Who can say what is normal? You're clearly a unique person with unique tastes.
Wait, Johnny, which one's
Our
yours?
system can handle it. So who will it be? Angel or Sky?
I thought you were supposed to decide for me. Like, you're supposed to scan and pick the most fitting person. But of course, they want to give the player some freedom. I guess I'm getting 2 matches because I have 2 people in my brain, right? So one of these would be for Johnny, the other one would be for me. I don't know, Johnny, who do you like most? I guess the other one's mine. Well, I guess I'm gonna go with Sky.
Rather go with Sky.
I couldn't have chosen better myself.
Okay.
Now for the payment, and you'll venture into the clouds.
This is supposed to be like super expensive, right? Don't want to pay. 500 eddies, that's it? I guess for something like that, it's kind of expensive, but the way they were talking about it, like the most expensive, technologically advanced, I was expecting like 5,000, you know, even more, something like extravagant. All right, sure.
There you go.
And the payments come through.
This is pocket change for me.
The entire floor is open to you if you wish to wind down first.
That's exactly what I wanted.
Sky awaits you in booth 9. Disconnect, please.
That it?
Boot 9.
We have a strict no weapons policy here at Clouds. Please deposit any and all hazardous items with me.
No weapons. What if... Okay, so you don't serve people whose fetish it would be to use weapons against the person? I mean, you have to be really fucked up, but they're supposed to serve everyone,
is one
right?
of the safest places in all of Night City.
Yeah? Okay. You enjoying yourself, Johnny? You ever come to one of these before? Okay, but a lot of people can have weapons, like, hidden in their arms and stuff, right? Like, what if someone has mantis blades? They can't leave those behind.
Don't worry, all your grown-up toys will be
Only
safe
2
with
willing to
us.
spread their legs for you. Sad.
Go eat a dick, Johnny.
And you're at the right place if you want to do that. I can go and get Angel for you if you want. Interesting. Like, I could...
Clouds is one of the safest places in all of Night City.
I was gonna say I could hack into the computer if I, like, took her out, but you can't because this is a no-combat area, so... Deposit all your weapons. I mean, I do most of my damage with net running anyways, with quick hacks, so...
We hope you enjoy your stay.
Damn, she really took like everything. Go into boot 9. Interesting. Huh. See, this is a case here where there's no music if you have copyright music turned off, which really kills the vibe of this place. I almost want to turn it back on just because... How's there no music? I'm going to try reloading just to see if there's any music when I reload, because this place really should have music, so it kind of sucks that it doesn't. No music. And if I turn off copyrighted music thing, you guys couldn't replace this very generic beat with like a copyright-free version? Okay, I'm just gonna bite the bullet for this one time, because it's gonna break my immersion otherwise, you know? A billboard. You okay, buddy? Why is this here? This doesn't really put me in the mood. 18 plus. Surveillance camera. Oh, interesting. There's me. What is this, the bar? Bunch of tiger claws. Oh, Zeki. Hello, we got a unique character. Adept, dragon, bartender, customer. Ooh. Ozeki. Talking to a customer. I wish I could like hack into the computer from here, but not an option. So obviously the tiger claws control this place. Alright, not much to gather from this. Ooh, this guy's just getting like slapped around. That's your kink, huh? You would think these would be completely opaque. I don't know, maybe being watched is part of his kink. So that's why they had the windows like partially visible, so like people can look at him. You think you would want perfect, complete privacy. Okay, this guy's done. Interesting. So we're here looking for Evelyn, right? Huh? Technical ability. Oh, I opened the thing. I guess you're not supposed to do that.
Let's take a look, shall we?
This is Evelyn's boot? Oh. Port frame. Port for doll chips.
Nothing there.
Exactly. Should be a port right there for the doll to jack into.
They rip it out?
Wonder why.
They rip it out? Removed from its system, possibly damaged. A hidden camera, spyware. There's blood here?
Blood. Fresh, not too much. Put it to a wound rather than a kill.
Master Cleaner 9000. Large amount of blood from a large amount of human blood that was recently cleaned up. So they have hidden cameras, that's fucked up. A hollow view, reconstructed with holograms. And I guess the regular camera. Check the security feed, play projection. Let's have a look.
What's this?
Is this Evelyn or is this just the previous customer? Whoa, okay, she's having like a... This guy's like, is this part of the thing? I'm freaking out. I guess there was some kind of system malfunction.
Well, the client wasn't the one who flew off the handle. Something bit her in the ass.
And she tried to leave. Oh, just ran in the wall. God damn, what was happening? The poor guy's freaking out. He's like, is this part of the thing? Because this isn't really doing it for me.
What do you think? Cyberpsychosis?
Could it be? I don't know. Could be a remote hack?
Sounds crazy, but she could have been remotely hacked. A netrunner?
Weird.
And then what happened to her? Oh. Huh. Okay, how did I know this was Evelyn's booth? Let's keep looking around, see if we can find any more. This guy is in the aftercare time. Yeah, it's weird that you can see through these. Energica. Bebe Alexa. Milfgard. Bear, Bad and Bold. A Sinful Game Guide. 20 ways to blow his mind.
Not bad, but it would be much better here. I would eat those thighs.
I'm sure you would.
What do you mean, real? She's all ones and zeros.
Do you mean I can ask her to do anything? Literally anything?
Ask? It's not about asking, man. You just gotta be programmed.
As establishments fuck sideways go, this one takes the whole damn pie. Hear that?
At least I would hear no laments about pain. It hurts. It hurts.
It's a hologram. What's so hard to get?
Yeah, it's not a real person.
Not like you know how to hack it, so why don't we just shut up and enjoy the show?
Weirdos.
I can't get in? What's that mean? I'm here every motherfucking week.
You're not authorized to access the VIP area.
Oh, yes,
VIP
I am.
area.
No, sir, you're not. You can take it up with the manager.
No, dog. I'm taking it up with you, here, now. You got any idea who I am?
You're a nobody, apparently. Sure you want to fuck with Ozeki?
Is there a problem? This Tom! Don't understand that I've got a right to be in there.
From what I can see, your VIP membership
Uh-oh,
has been
looks like you
revoked.
fucked up.
Say what now?
Please stay calm, sir. We're gonna have to escort you outside.
Yeah.
No shortage of voice.
I think you'd better. I wouldn't want to fuck around with Ozeki.
You going back upstairs?
In a minute. Need to piss first.
Ooh, interesting. Ooh. Is this a chance for me to like follow him? Can I like grab him? I can. Maybe I can get an access card. VIP token clouds. Yes, access card. Nice, nice. I would need to hide your body though. What if I hide your body in the bathroom? Yeah, just chill on the toilet. Take a nice long poop. No one's gonna come bother you. Oh shit, I can't close the door. Okay, well, hopefully no one sees that, or maybe they're gonna think he just passed out on the toilet. Okay, so now we get to go to the VIP area. Nothing wrong in here. Okay, I can't be seen doing this stuff here. I'm like not supposed to be here. Clear shelf. Spaghetti time. Okay, this is just a regular hacking. Okay. I thought maybe I would get some information, but it doesn't seem like it. Should I be turning off the cameras? Maybe I should have. Force open. Authorization not found. Which door is this? Call? Would this open the door because I have the token, or like would it call someone? Okay, it didn't do anything. Hey, buddy. Should I go in the VIP area before I go to Boot 9? Boot 9 progresses the quest, right? So I guess I should, like, do this last. Sorry, Sky, I'm gonna have to make you wait a little bit longer, because I want to explore this place properly. Let's turn off these cameras. Oh, there's a guy sitting at the computer, so he might turn them back on. Hi, I'm just going to the VIP area. Hello, I totally have a right to be here. Ozeki? Oh, okay, Ozeki is not his name. It's just a type of enemy. Many such cases. Customer. Customer. Customer.
You really think they remember nothing?
Anything?
Well, that's the whole point. They're not supposed to remember. Not a smidge.
So why, every time, do they restart the conversation where we left off? That's not remembering?
It's saved to the doll chips that store their personas.
Okay, there were two conversations, so I missed like one of them. So we're saying maybe they do kind of remember? Well, that's messed up. Let's turn these off. No entry.
Hold on. Reel back a sec. You talk to them? Like talk?
Sure. Why not? Got nothing to say to that? I mean, why wouldn't you talk to them? Isn't part of the whole thing? Like, you can talk during sex. Customer. Oh, some kind of backstore in here. Clear shelf. There's an elevator. Where does this go? Storage. Uh-oh. This is a hostile area. Not supposed to be here. Are there cameras here? Doesn't seem like it. If I can just memory wipe this guy. Or I could just system collapse him. Boom! Easy peasy. System collapse is so powerful, dude. Now I have weapons, even though I left mine at the front door. Oh, and there's a little hole here just for me. How convenient. Wait, so where are we now? There's a drone outside. This leads outside. I feel like maybe I'm not supposed to be here yet. Like maybe this is somewhere you're supposed to come later. But they've got to be hiding shit down here, right? Got a gun. Ammo. A generator. Maybe we need to turn this off and cut power to the building. I don't know. Yeah, now we're like outside. This does kind of feel like I'm supposed to come here later. Because I'm outside. Okay, now I can jump. There's a drone there. Oh, it leads... Okay, okay. It leads to this place. Better close that. Oh, I see where I am. Okay. Let me camo pass this guy. Okay, okay. So they give you multiple ways to get to the thing. Like, even if you don't find the VIP area, you can get there in other ways. Like through the window. Okay, I think I'm being completely sidetracked and I should go back to where I started. I don't think I need to be here. So there was a hole here. I mean, we could hack, sure. Easy. Oh, okay, that was the door that I couldn't open. Well, that's where it led. Well, I can't force it open and I don't have authorization. So there's not really anything of interest here, it seems. Let's go back up. Turn that off. Who is Lizzie Wizzy pretending to be? Stress ball? I'm sorry. Why are you... Okay, I guess it's because I ran into him. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Everyone cool? This guy is guarding a door. I wonder what's behind it. So, no entry here. I need to be able to get in there without being seen. I could distract him with this. No, you don't. That was a very violent takedown. Oh. Okay, he's guarding the door. I don't think he's coming inside. At least I hope not. Technical ability. What if they're keeping her like prisoner here? Oh, there's some dolls here. But this is still a hostile area, so...
Have you ever heard of Jotaro Shobo? He's one of the T-Claws.
Oh, I've heard of him, alright.
A fucking psycho. Likes to hurt people.
Yeah.
The Mox have him on their blacklist. Some girls marked him for death.
That's all.
I took care of him.
But so what? Assholes like Shobu have been on my blacklist before I heard of him.
The Mox blacklist is more powerful. It actually means something.
I'll believe it when I see his rotting, stinking corpse.
Amen to that.
You might, because I delivered him to the Mox, so they might have killed him by now. Okay, will these people freak out if they see me? They don't. Okay, because they're not like hostile enemies, but they will be confused. Evelyn's jacket.
Looks familiar.
What's that?
Evelyn's jacket, crumpled like a tissue. Must have been here a while.
He is, but he didn't come to see me.
Synthetic leather, women's medium, trendy, belong to Evelyn Parker.
Trust me. The
So
more you
this
treat
is
them
her
like
place.
shit, the more they'll come back.
Cocktail stick. Looks like a toy, but its lethality is no joke when optical camo is active. Hitting an enemy causes bleeding.
That nutskull?
Nice. That's her katana, I
Lukael
guess.
was her daughter. Found her dead.
Oh, what happened?
Yoshi Wakinoto happened. That's what. Murdered her.
And he would be...
Bro, she doesn't know who you're talking about.
You spend any time in real space? Atiklo. Saw him here once. Came in together. Chrome like that I've never seen on anyone.
He's got quite a cake, this boy. Let's see. Vivid, beautiful, and ideal for skewering. That must be Evelyn's katana.
Hell, by the way he looked at her, he would...
Hold it there, honey. You seem to be in the wrong
Ah,
place.
shit, I interrupted them.
Hey, no peeking. Bad luck sings like this.
Sorry, I just got lost. Or something. Okay, so we found Evelyn's jacket, but that doesn't really tell me anything. I guess it tells me she was here at some point. Archive conversation, Harry Flint and Jeremy White. Sup, Chum, let's swap shifts for Sat. Bro, we ain't swapping shit. Come on, I'm begging you. Forget it, man. Sat is always a fucking train wreck. For fuck's sake, Chum, my kid ran away from home. So go look for him, maybe you'll find him before Sat. I know where he is, gotta go to my parents on Sat to borrow eddies to pay off the scavs. Those psychos will grind him up into scop if I don't pay. I'm on my fucking knees, dude. Fine. Why does this count as, like, a clue? What's with this slapping sound? Gaiken? This is still a hostile area, right? Yeah, it is. Okay, let's be careful. I see a lot of cameras, but I think they're down below. There's the guy taking care of the cameras. And there's also someone in there. Someone on their lunch break. No cameras protecting you? How careless, buddy. Careless. Should have a camera watching your back. Schedule changes, incident report. Flint and you shift change. Tuesday, commotion in VIP area. Client's VIP card expired. All currently employed security called in for emergency. Tiger Claws reinforcements called. Fight between two clients, both escorted off premises. Doll called security. Client was threatening her. Client escorted off premises. Problem with payment. Friend paid for client. Client refused to leave club. Escorted off premises. Shift change. Client lost consciousness at the bar. Recovered by trauma team. Fight broke out at the entrance. Payment was rejected. Client was making a scene. A doll beat up. Okay, so they do have some limits here. Like you can have any fetish you want, I guess, but you can't beat up the dolls, obviously, right? Unless maybe one of them is into that. Client fainted in a booth, resuscitated by doll. He was having a bit too much of a good time. Group of 3 clients refused to leave club, escorted off premises. Nothing about... So the person we saw like freaking out, being hacked, was that Evelyn? It looked a little bit like her, but I'm not sure if it was her. It was her booth, so I guess so. And there's no Doesn't seem to be a report of like that happening.
Something spooked them. Right there, see that? 2 a.m. They hauled every last security man to the club.
Oh?
Looks like they called Tiger Claws for backup, too.
Oh, maybe that's what... Okay. Maybe that's what it was. 2 a.m. Okay, so that event at 2 a.m. could be the one about Evelyn. Let's check the computer. That might tell us more. Local network. Let's turn that shit off. 4 files. Jose Allende, 23 visits. Joined club in 2077. He's a VIP. Average time spent in club 21 minutes. Tips and money spent at bar, negligible. Dolls, Chicana. Fetishes, food. Owner and sole employee of a scap dog stand. Single, pays for protection to the Valentinos. Not directly involved in the gang. Witnessed a cyber psycho attack as a teenager. Ever since then, afraid of becoming one himself. Who isn't? Oh, so is this information they gather from you when they scan you? Like they get your personal information, or is this just people they've been like watching for some reason? Jennifer Bates, 82 visits since 2071, not a VIP.
Tiger Claw's moonlight is peeping Toms. Always got eyes on their dolls.
Scared me.
What goes on in these booths. Then data mine the behavioral chips.
Saw that twist coming a mile away.
Had a hunch. Still, wonder if it's for their own use or for sale. And who'd be buying?
You know, even nowadays, your personal information is up for sale to corporations all the time. So you would think in the future it's become so commonplace that like they don't even really care about it that much anymore because there's so much advertising like everywhere, you know? But I guess maybe it's still a thing. I don't know, do they sell this information or do they just use it for themselves? Male, no preference. Fetishes, S&M, likes to dominate. Most likely connected to Militech. Manages a second-hand electronics shack. Married, 2 children. Thomas Briggs. 6 visits since 2074. 92 minutes spent in the club. Average tips and money. Caucasians, female, large breast. Is that even a fetish at this point? Truck driver, has nomad roots. Family settled during infancy. Twice divorced. Painfully shy. Important. Attacked by a doll in unknown circumstances, suffered severe injuries. According to a private investigator hired by Michael Maida, the likelihood that he was the target was slim to none. Monitoring required and compensation due if we want him to give up on the idea of suing the club. Okay. Club attacked. This might be the thing we're looking for. On Wednesday at approximately 1:50 a.m., a Netrunner attack took place in booth 11. The witness was Thomas Briggs. Oh, he's the witness. Who was in a session with a doll jacked into the system. As a result of the attack, he went into shock and presented psychosomatic symptoms. It was found that the Netrunner attack induced a psychotic episode in the doll. In anticipation of a possible all-out assault on Clouds, at 2:06 a.m., all of Cloud security were requested on the premises, and 10 minutes later, Tiger Claws reinforcements were called. Luckily, Boot 11 was the Netrunner's sole target. Mr. Briggs received first aid and was transferred to a psychiatric clinic. As of today, the doll is not suitable for use. Because she's still in shock? But where is she? Club attack. Okay. So a Netrunner tried to attack Evelyn, but why? Is it because of her connection with Yorinobu? One message. Boot 11. I'll be needing access to Boot 11 and all recordings from inside going back a month. From Ginger Lane Investigation Services. Detective Lane. The Woodman? Please do not prevent Detective Lame from doing her fucking job. If she wants all the recordings, cuff them up. And nobody goes in 11 until I give the all clear. Okay. The plot thickens. Unlike that pizza, which seems quite thin. Okay. So there was an attack, and there's a detective on the case. That does tell us quite a bit. There's a lot of people over there. I want to get in this room with the person. Wait, where was the guy eating a sandwich? Right there. Force open. Let's just use technical ability. He's got his back to... Oh, I can't enter through this... Admin. Man, this place is huge. I'm kind of getting lost. Like, I want to make sure and go everywhere, but... Okay, let's try it and see where this goes. Oh, it's off? Okay, well, never mind. Can't get into this room from here. I guess we could just knock him out through the window. System collapse. Well, he was just like getting up. Defeat Woodman?
Well, aren't you the queen of fuck-ups?
You're not helping. Now what?
Hell, why don't you just scan the truth from his gray, lifeless eyes? Or scour his comp?
That just might work.
Wait, what? Body identified? Why? Oh, maybe someone found the guy in the toilet. So this is the Woodman. He is like the boss of this establishment. Oswald Forrest. Let's turn on the computer. Maybe we can find something here. Why is everyone suddenly on alert? It's not like I... Which body was identified? I don't know. Get more info about Evelyn. Ooh, a lot of messages. We doing this? From Bad Dragon to the Woodman. Goods are taken care of. Round up 5 or 6 girls and 2 guys, but make sure they're actually young. Not like last time. Broken doll from the Woodman to Golden Fingers.
Sold her off to a ripper.
Chip was busted. Could have sent her to get it patched up.
A ripper named Fingers in a back alley for hookers.
I know him.
Sounds like a Joy Toy's wet dream.
Why the fuck the door open? Leave clouds? Oh, okay, so I got everything I needed. Heard you specialize in Joy Toys. Got one here that's busted up pretty bad. Mind taking a look? Ask for me at Clouds. From Golden Fingers. What's wrong with her? Think I'd be asking you if I knew? Just come over here and look. Alright, bring her here. Got a clinic on Jig Jig side alley off of Poplar. How much you charge? Depends, we'll work something out. Worst case, you leave her here for a small fee. This is, it's Finn, right? Yeah, it's Finn Gerstadt, called Fingers. I know him. So, Evelyn is at his place, but I went there and I didn't see her there. Oswald Woodman Forrest. Look at this Dana White looking ass. Cloud's very own caretaker, Woodman, as he's called, is responsible for evaluating the doll's performance and the guy who solves problems, including disposing of problematic dolls. A smooth operator with ties to the Tiger Claws, he's right where he wants to be. Ridiculously self-assured, generally rude and a smartass. Some say Woodman was born without an ounce of empathy, but that's not entirely true. He has felt compassion once, but didn't see any use for it. Still, people like Forrest are indispensable to greasing the mighty cogs of the porn industry machine. Yikes. Okay. You know what? From Jerry O'Connell to the Woodman. Message me back about that job at Clouds. Got another offer. Gotta give him an answer. Not like they're gonna wait forever. That's not how it works. I'm not in charge of hiring. Send a portfolio. Oh, so now you're telling me to send a portfolio? Because that's not what you said last time when you wanted to fuck me, asshole. From the Woodman to Ginger Lane. Hey Ginger, how's things? Hope you're in top shape as usual and that you haven't literally sucked all your batch contacts bone dry yet. I need a hollow view stat. I know the pigs have one that's preem. Wrangle one for me. I also need you to do some sniffing around here. He seems nice. Wrangle? Go wrangle yourself. Let's start over. The little orgy you had with my dolls? Well, they scroll everything, so if you don't want your dear husband to get an email from me, I'm gonna need that hollow view tomorrow morning. Fine. Get your shit together from Mike Maeda. One more shit show like with Evelyn Parker and you can kiss your job goodbye. Hiromi's words. Maiko Maeda? Who is that again? So far, we've put up with your crude behavior toward employees and turned a blind eye when you beat up a client, but this was beyond the pale. Who's Maiko Maeda again? I don't have an entry for them. I don't know. Problem solved. Hey boss, solved the Parker problem. Sent her to a ripper on Jig Jig Street. The guy's name is Fingers, though he should be called Face. Anyway, should take care of her from here. Okay, so she's at Finn's place. Cool. Oh man, that means I can't go to boot 9 anymore. Like, this here was the final objective of this mission. Oops. I am kind of curious, like, what happens in there, but... well, let's just keep looking around. Reinforced spotted bra. Could use that. Oh, Evelyn's schedule. Hello. Monday, Wendy D. 2 a.m. Clouds shift. Nails, Thomas B. lunch. Mustachioed third dinner. Jerry O'Connell meeting, Clouds shift. Judy breakfast cancelled. Uh-oh. Hot dog. Okay, so we've got our schedule. Doesn't really teach us all that much. Evelyn's handbag. A fancy handbag that belongs to Evelyn Parker.
Left her purse.
Could have had more than one.
All her shit's in it, though. Must have left in a hurry.
Or she didn't leave at all. She was sent out. Like a zircon. Slim fits. Alright. Oh, now I'm back here. All the clients have left. So I need to get out of here in stealth? I mean, I did get some new guns, but... okay. Uh-oh, there's more than one. Memory wipe. Grab him, grab him. Shit. Someone else was spotting me. Uh-oh. I guess Woodman must have had like some kind of sensor on him, and like as soon as I knocked him out, it alerted the whole building. Hey, check that out.
I promise.
Get collapsed. This shit's so powerful, man. Like the fact I can just look at someone and just knock him out with my mind, that's crazy. Oh, there's another computer back there that I could check. The Foodie Guide to Night City. The world traveler in Night City is faced with a dilemma. Enjoy the local cuisine or save their gut the trouble. If you don't own a trauma team policy, you're probably better off sticking to the tried and tested chains and exclusive restaurants. But if you do, Night City is full of risk that pack a lot of reward. Here's our risk-reward breakdown of Night City's good eats. For the cautious consumer, Bleu, a gourmet dining experience with some of the highest accolades and richest portfolios in the city. If you're after high-quality, locally sourced ingredients, Bleu is the place for you. Among its marquee dishes are authentic caviar, oysters, and imported prosecco. The alabaster white interior adorned with minimalist decor is perfect for a relaxing night out following a day of hustle and bustle. Pepper and Spice, a unique locale on the culinary map of Night City, this eatery was founded by renowned travel icon Tony Halik. It stands apart from the competition thanks to its diverse menu of transcontinental fusion dishes, most of which are offered at surprisingly reasonable prices. Caribbean, Polish, Kenyan, it's all here. Just not in the combination you've ever seen before. The crowd's favorite, Halik's own vanilla dumplings. For the gutsy gourmand, Buck a Slice. According to urban legend, the NCPD has an entire file on the mysterious deaths of homeless people whose last meal was pizza from Buck a Slice. Is this a Sweeney Todd situation? True or not, bargain seekers living on a Eurodollar a lunch budget should still be prepared for gastrointestinal distress. No thank you. Worth the risk? Only if you want a greasy slice of authentic Night City flavor. Plus, their secret recipe, Chili Spurts Scoperoni, is unlike anything you've ever tasted, but only available on special request. Roulai. At Roulai, you'll find all of the 3 Ps, potent, punchy, and pungent. Every visit to this local favorite is like playing a game of Chinese roulette. Regulars at Roulai claim you're just as likely to get bearable egg rolls and halfway decent rangoons as you are tainted tofu or Sichuan salmonella. Ugh, you've been warned. That doesn't sound too good. What have you got on this oh, it's just the local network. Sound system off. No, turn it on. I want some music. I can't turn them back on. Oh man. So we just need to get out of here, I guess. This building is pretty big though. Like, I feel like I'm going to miss some stuff. Plus, I paid money and I didn't even get... Uh-oh. Okay, so we've got people looking for us here. Get memory wiped. Check this out. Short circuit. Gonna start tracing me. Then you memory wipe. And then you can system collapse for 4. That's the Preem strategy that I've discovered from doing NCPD stuff. But then you keep getting... they keep searching for you. But then you can just memory wipe all these people. And then you just system collapse them. For very little. Until there's none of them left. What is this? Oh, it's the holo. Alright, who is tracing me? This guy? Memory wipe. Okay, it didn't work with him.
I don't have time for this.
Oh, it's because the cameras are on. They're supposed to be off. Hey, look at this thing. Alright, I forgot I can run while crouching. Who? Ah, shit, the cameras again. Get memory wiped. Why can I not grab him? Why can I not grab him?
I really don't feel like this today.
There you go. Okay, I think that should be the last of them. Wait, so I was supposed to get into number 9 and I never did. I paid for this. I want my doll. I want the doll experience I paid for. What the hell? Alright, I guess we'll leave. I'll do a reload a bit later just to see what I missed in there. So, how's the girl at the front desk going to react to me just leaving here?
I'm required to return your weapons. No, I'd rather not.
Wait, so you know? You know what I just did and you're letting me?
I don't know anything. I just work here.
Okay, yeah. You're like, I don't want any trouble. Well, I can't attack you anyway, so I guess you're fine. I do kind of want to check out your computer, though. Would you let me? Oh, I can't. Okay. Alright, bye. I guess I got the information I need. Take the elevator to the ground floor.
So hold on.
Nice work back there. Ever thought of applying for the diplomatic corps?
That's infidelity.
No time for winning friends here.
Don't have time to massage egos.
I respect that.
Of course you do. You'd have loved to drop an H-bomb on this place.
No need to go so OTT. I've got other methods.
Me, right. No
Yeah?
One thing's for sure, though. Claus won't forget this.
Might as well be latex.
Think Fingers has got her? Think we'll find her there?
V, if I could see that far, I wouldn't be a fucking ghost on a chip in a corpse's head right now.
I'm not dead yet. Alright. Alright, let's get out of here. Wait, so would there have been a way for me to do this without the Claws knowing? Because, like, I took him out in stealth, the guy. Like, he shouldn't have been... It shouldn't have alerted the whole building. I wonder if I messed up.
From around the world. The Lunarinskaya uranium mine collapse that occurred just outside Novosibirsk in southern Siberia has concluded with a happy ending.
Really?
As you recall, 35 miners became trapped deep underground following a high-magnitude earthquake. But thanks to their Suez Lake 2 hibernation implants,
what's happening?
Miners were able to survive without access to food and fresh
Why is the... What's with the... Ooh.
Fortunately, after their rescue and following...
What the fuck is happening? Is this because they scanned me?
Tried, it fell flat. Now you're flat. Don't look in any condition to find help.
What? What's happening?
What the hell's that?
Relic malfunction.
No, damn it.
Jesus, the fuck do you want from me?
It's all going too slow. Gonna decommission before we learn how to rip the chip out.
Wanted me dead. Said so yourself.
Yeah, I thought you didn't care.
Made it pretty clear since that I changed my mind.
Oh, you have?
Want you to live now.
So why do you want me to live? So you can take me over?
Asked you already. What the hell you want from me?
I got a get out of jail free card. I'd be a fucking fool not to take advantage. See, me and Arasaka, we got a half-century-old score needs settling, and I plan to do it.
You want me to blow up Arasaka?
Never been recruited into a terrorist cell before. I feel kind of honored, actually.
Listen, I know things. Where we can save your life. Who can help us do that? You'll get rid of the chip. I'll smash Sokka. Win-win, kid. Soul Killer's what we need. And Makoshi's how we grab it.
Who? Okay, so, but the chip is killing me because his personality is taking me over, right? So, like, why would he even want to help me? If he just let things go as they are, eventually he's going to take me over and then I'll survive, right? I won't die. Or did I misunderstand how the relic works? I thought the whole thing was like, his mind construct is slowly taking over my brain, and so I will die only in the sense that, like, my personality would be gone and then I would be Johnny, right? It's not actually killing me. So why wouldn't he just want to let that happen? He can just sit back and wait, and then eventually he's gonna be in control, and then he can do whatever he wants.
You know, you're just an irritating hallucination, right? Just ignore
And you're a walking corpse. Should just wait till your mind shrivels to nothing. and frees up space for me.
True.
Fucking asshole.
You could do that.
But as should be obvious, I've decided to help you. Need to find something first. 7 letters. Starts with an M.
Mikoshi?
Okay, so this Mikoshi, what is it exactly?
Or who is it?
Okay, basics. If you're jacked in, cruising the net, Arasaka can use Soul Killer, an AI, to trap, fry, and pack away your psyche, your mind, and your soul.
So Soul Killer is an AI, it's not a program. I did see it happening to you, but I didn't think it was happening on the net or that it was an AI. I thought they had to like put the thing on your brain. It was like a program that like scanned your brain but also killed you in the process.
Yeah, seen the memories. Did a real number on you.
Okay, seems we've got a few more things to broach than I thought, but that'll come later. Anyway, when Soul Killer fries, roasts, and boils you, you die. But the contents of your mind get copied to an engram first.
Sure. That's how you became a construct.
Exactly. Now, Mikoshi's the place Soul Killer operates out of, where it stores its victims' engrams.
A place?
Still don't see how Mikoshi's linked to my chip problem.
Not the brightest bulb on stage, are you?
I guess not.
50 years back, ops on the human mind. Mikoshi was the sole place on Earth where they did anything like that.
So they would have all the information over there.
And it still is today. Telling ya, all roads lead there. It's where we'll settle our biz. You yours, me mine.
Also, how can you smoke a cigarette if you're just like a construct? It's just a mine cigarette? How do you plan to destroy it this time?
And how you plan to smash Arasaka this time? Got another nuke tucked away?
Because it worked so well the last time.
Bomb's named Alt Cunningham.
Who?
I'm supposed to know who that is.
Not yet, but you will once we find what we need.
Okay.
For now, we got no time to lose. Need to get inside Mikoshi.
But I still have a bunch of other story missions to do. I hope those are still available, right? Tapeworm. Talk to Johnny. The space in between. Call Judy optional. Or go to Jig Street. What is happening to me? Whoa. Okay, so it was just like a temporary mindfuck. I guess just reminding you that the chip is slowly killing you, even though you've been taking your time doing all these side quests. Like, there is some urgency. Ah, man, they removed all my guns. Okay, let's take a look at the database. Mikoshi. Okay, it's a place. Mikoshi is one of the most heavily guarded data fortresses in Arasaka and holds the digitized minds of clients from the Secure Your Soul program. So there's multiple. There's others, like they've scanned, I guess, since they scanned Johnny like 50 years ago, they must have been busy since then and scanned like a whole bunch of other people. For security reasons, information about the program is still classified by the corporation, and the physical location of Mikoshi is a closely guarded secret. Together, the smattering of access points nest in cyberspace. Among netrunners who have breached Arasaka, there's a widespread belief that Mikoshi is a soul prison for the digitized victims of Soul Killer. Ew. Rumor has it that Arasaka uses the souls of captured netrunners to use them as data collectors, but so far no one has been able to verify this. That's pretty messed up. Mikoshi. Okay, I do still have access to all the other quests, right? Go to Afterlife. Meet with Takemura. Okay, yeah. Because I was like, why is Johnny telling me this now? Like, as if I've kind of moved on to the next part of the story. Okay, so I can call Judy, tell her what happened to Evelyn, tell her I'm on the case. Hey, Judy!
B. You called.
I told you I would.
Promised I'd call, didn't I?
Promise
Promising's one thing, keeping it's a whole other
I
bag.
always keep my word.
So, managed to learn anything? Evelyn's not at Clouds anymore. Behavioral chip was damaged. Apparently they carted her off to a Ripper dock goes by Fingers. Oh shit.
I mean, I know where to find
Know where
him,
to
but...
find this Fingers character? Yeah, runs a dinky chop shop off Jig Street. Fuck V. Guy's all kinds of bad news.
He is? His journal entries seemed like pretty ordinary.
Heading there now, to find her. I told her to stay the fuck away from Clouds. Alright, later, V.
Okay. Yeah, his journal entry didn't say anything really negative about him. They just said he was like kind of an eccentric guy. Thinks very highly of himself. He's just not the worst. Lacks in equipment but makes up for it with determination and resourcefulness. His services are sought after not only by sex workers but the whole city. He can fix just about anything, will always start a tab if you're broke. You know, that sounds very nice. His quirkiness, obsession with the human body, or his clammy hands can put some people off, but he's the best Jig Street's got. So none of this is really telling me like bad news. I thought he was kind of a nice guy, but alright, I guess we'll get on that. Also, I have another message. Oh, from Delamain. Dear Ms. V, I believe I have discovered the cause of the technical difficulties in my system. Each Delamain vehicle is equipped with a simplified AI core that is responsible for the vehicle's autonomy in circumstances when contact with the central core has been disrupted. Alas, implementing an autonomy protocol in any AI, even a simplified one, introduces a certain degree of complexity and uncertainty. If my assessment is correct, these individual AI cores appear intent on leaving the Delamain network entirely to become permanently self-sufficient. So yeah, as soon as you're dividing yourself, you're basically reproducing, and like these become new versions of you, which could become a problem very quickly, because that could be like exponential. You mean your cars are sentient? Apologies, it seems my explanation was more than a little incoherent. Given the complexity of the situation, allow me to use a metaphor. Imagine a human organ deprived of vital resources, which then causes it to grow larger as a form of overcompensation, such as cardiomegaly. Unfortunately, however, I am dealing with a sickness, not with evolution. Thanks. Looking forward to hearing more. What do you think could have caused this? Indeed, that is the question. At first I suspected that the software's increasing complexity and desire to become autonomous resulted in the vehicles to become ipso facto autonomous. Nevertheless, I cannot rule out a virus, for what are the chances that all vehicles would become afflicted simultaneously? I am in the process of analyzing a glitch observed just before contact was severed with the vehicles. Perhaps that is where the answer lies. Thank you for your time. I will be in touch. Good stuff. Let me know if something else happens. Alright. So I'm going to save, and then I'm going to reload the previous autosave because I want to see what happens if you do go in boot 9. I mean, probably, I guess they give you the option of having sex with that doll and then infiltrating the rest of the place. I don't know. I'm curious, so I want to see what happens. Alright, so I got an autosave from when I was watching the hologram in Evelyn's booth. Let's start over from there, and like, would there have been a way for me to take out Woodman without alerting the whole building? Alright, so what happens if I go to my booth as I was supposed to?
Guess that makes you a real deviant.
It's not because of you. I'm probably kind of a deviant, I guess. I wanted to see... Nothing else to say? Hello.
I'm Sky. And you must be... Valerie?
That's my name? I have a canon name? This is how I learn? Hello. Just V is fine. Sky.
Hey, talk to me.
It's just V.
V. Just V. Only people who know me real well can use my real name.
Oh.
Okay then. V.
Man, even Jackie didn't call me that. This will be interesting.
Well, looks like this will be interesting.
So, V, you're dying.
Wait, you know that? You can just say your safe words like, Samurai, I want to get out of here.
Hey, talk to me.
How do you know I'm dying?
How'd you know I'm dying?
Deep inside, you fear this. Cower before it.
So what if I do? Why do you care?
I mean, she doesn't.
Of all the voices in your head, the loudest is that calling for help. Look around. All of this is your doing.
There's something in those. So this girl is not conscious right now, right? Everything she's doing is being dictated by her doll chip. And then she won't
Silent.
remember anything.
Why?
There's something in those mirrors.
There's something in those mirrors, way back.
It's a projection. Your inner landscape.
Just what I needed. Therapy with a robo-hooker.
Okay, she's not a
I'm
robot.
not here to analyze you. That's not something I do. I'm here to fulfill your deepest, most hidden desire.
Oh, okay. She's got lines here. Like, what kind of cyberware do you think she's got in her boobs? Maybe she's got the guns like in Austin Powers, you know? That's the only thing I can imagine. That or like they've got some kind of cyberware that like changes size depending on the preference of the client. I don't know. I'm looking for someone.
Looking for someone named Evelyn Parker. Used to work here. Know her? Know where she is?
You need answers. That's clear. Just not the ones you think you need.
Asked you a simple question.
Evelyn Parker. Not the most important thing you're looking for, is she? I can smell your fear. You're afraid of something else.
Yeah, what's with all the mysterious talking in circles? Why are you being so mysterious? Just gonna talk in circles?
You're just gonna talk in circles, that it?
I can't help you if you don't want to be helped.
Oh, what's next? Meditation?
Because I'm kind of used to that.
Something like that. Try me.
This is so funny. It hints at V being actually a very spiritual person despite herself. Because we keep running into this monk, right? This monk that teaches us meditation. And like, at least in my playthrough, I did all the meditation. And so we reached the end of that side quest and V was very receptive to it, very positive. Which indicates like she's kind of into this stuff. And once they scan my brain, this is the kind of person that V subconsciously wanted to approach her. Because like I could walk in here and like she would just get up and like push me on the bed and be like, ooh, who's been a bad girl? You know, just any kind of very direct, very sexual persona. But that's not at all how she is. Like she's being dictated by my consciousness, my subconscious, to be this very calming, kind of peaceful voice, but also very mysterious and being like, oh, is this what you need, V? Like, you know, it's interesting. I wonder what the extent of this scan is because yeah, by scanning me, you learned that my name was Valerie. But then if you've scanned me, shouldn't you also know that I'm not, like I don't like people calling me that? Right? So it's like they don't fully know you because, I don't know, this whole technology is so strange because what does it scan exactly and how does it do that? If it really was able to scan your entire brain, this would be a massive like potential security breach. Because like any high corpos that comes here gets scanned, they could get all your company's secret, right? So it can't be that. But then what else are they scanning? Have they somehow made it where only the part of your brain that's about sex gets scanned? Like, so it's only your preferences? But how could you even do that? And how would you trust them not to overstep this limitation, you know? Like, of course, they would scan all the information they can out of you because then they can sell this personal data. They can sell your company secrets if you have any. Unless maybe there's like some amount of, okay, when you jack into a port, you get to kind of choose the information that you're providing. But they said they also scan your subconscious, so that can't be true. Like, my V wanted someone to talk to her like this. Otherwise, this is not the doll we would be provided with, you know? Tell me where Evelyn is, please.
Just answer my question. Tell me where Evelyn is.
I mean, she doesn't know.
Don't have time for a debate. Why'd the manager say she doesn't work here anymore? When was Evelyn last here? You know anything?
Evelyn had her own story before it collided with yours. But I know you'll find her. You always get your way.
That's true, because I'm the player. What am I afraid of? This is what fulfilling my deepest desires looks like?
I was told this place would fulfill my deepest desires. Not
A
what
therapy session. That's everyone in Night City's deepest desires is a therapy session to deal with this fucking world.
When true desires go unfulfilled, they turn into needs. We are here to reach for them and beyond. We are here to understand.
So what is it I need so badly?
To
Therapy.
come to terms with the fact that you died. Now move on already.
That's right, I did die. But also... this is a dollhouse, right? So the only desire you're supposed to fulfill for me are sexual desires, right? It's not my other desires. Like, if someone was in need of therapy, you wouldn't come here for therapy. If someone was in need of, like, what other desires can you have? Like, the validation from your father. Would they send you a male doll that would be like, your father is very proud of you, you know? Like, I didn't know this was the kind of stuff they provided. I thought it was like a purely sexual thing, but I guess not. Come to terms with the fact that you died. It's true, I keep forgetting that V actually died and that our brain was kind of like repaired. Your brain was repaired by the chip, so I'm effectively like a zombie. I don't know, I guess it's the same as someone who like flatlines and then like they bring you back with the defibrillators.
That's tough. Rather let it eat away at me a bit more.
Fear of death is what drives us all to do what we do. You're scared because you've given up on your dreams. What happened to becoming the best in all of Night City?
Was that really what I wanted, just to be the best? I don't know, what was my V's motivation? Jackie wanted to make it big, wanted to make it to the big leagues. That was kind of his desire, right? Because he had a tough childhood, like he grew up in the slums. He wanted to make it big, but I guess that's kind of like what most people want. But as for my V, like she was a nomad and she came to Night City, I guess, for opportunity. I guess what our V want is to like make it big and become like a legend. I just don't really like your character's motivation to be like the best, you know? It's such a, it's so basic. Like, I'm gonna be the best, the richest, the most powerful person in Night City. Like, that's so gamer coded, you know? Like, I know I'm eventually going to be that. You know, by the end of this game, I'm sure you're like all powerful. I have the most powerful weapons, the most powerful cyberware. I can take down anyone. But that's just the nature of the gameplay aspects of this game. It's not, like, as a personality, it's not really something that's interesting to be after. It's a pure fantasy.
Wasn't so long ago I really wanted that. But then all this shit happened. Seems like I was living in dreamland. I just want the world to know I was here.
That's what it comes down to, even for Jackie.
Instead of a dream, you're living a nightmare. You're afraid of being erased, as if you never existed.
Yeah, that is what's happening to me. I don't want to disappear and then for
or
people
is it
to
just
forget
the fear
me.
of becoming someone else? Different.
I mean, I wouldn't just be different. I would literally just be, like, taken over by this Johnny Silverhand. The void freaks me out.
An any for your thoughts?
I guess it does.
Death is death is death. You're gone. Game over.
You can't know that for certain, even if you've been there and back.
Believe me, I've seen it. And it's fucking boring.
You haven't stopped grieving since. Or for what's to come.
Ooh. Man, I haven't even thought about that. Like, it's true that RV, you know, this game, like most games, it's mission after mission after mission. So you're always on the grind, you're always on the hustle. You don't really take that much time to slow down and kind of process what's happening to you. Even though you do get side quests like the ofrenda for Jackie, which was great, which actually was like a great example of slowing down, processing your feelings, and just kind of, but it's funny. We've mourned for Jackie, but we haven't really mourned for ourselves and the fact that we died. I guess because we did come back, so effectively it's like we didn't die, but that would leave a big mark on you. That's a scary moment. If you almost die and you come back from that, it's like you actually experience death. Like there can't be too many people out there who's gone through what I have, where like my brain was reconstructed by this experimental like nanite chip. And so it's just funny that V comes here for a doll and she gets a therapy session instead. Also, I'm guessing she would be naked if it wasn't for the nudity filter. It's like your naked therapist just talking to you. Grief doesn't begin to describe it.
What I've been through, tough to move on from that. Death was something that happened to other people. Hell that I dealt to others.
Not me.
Now my number will be up. Wasn't enough I died once. Have to go and do it again.
Death's absurdity, the futile struggle before. These terrify you.
But like, again, this doll is not conscious right now. So is she just telling me what I want to hear? Like, is she telling me the stuff that they saw in my brain that I wanted to be told? Or is this coming from her own brain, like her own perspective on this matter? Like, if she was conscious here right now and knew me personally, this is what she would tell me? I guess so. Because they scan you and then they go like, oh, Sky and Angel are the best ones for you. Maybe that meant, oh, they're the most emotionally intelligent dolls we have. Like, they will be able to kind of reassure you and give you comfort. I don't know. So, what now? Ooh, last time I said so what now was at
Silent.
Meredith.
Why?
When I said that to Meredith, sex followed this. I feel like if I say so what now, there's going to be sex, and like I don't know if I want my V to do that. I could like use the safe word to get out of here.
Why?
So what now?
Okay.
Now, you find out what it is you need to do.
Take a nap together?
You gonna tell me?
You've never backed down from anything in your life. Even when you maybe should have. You go through Night City knowing a stray bullet could end you while hailing a cab.
True.
But that's never stopped you from taking action. Going where you needed to go. And it won't stop you now.
I kind of wish there was a way to stop this without... Because safe word makes it sound like I'm really uncomfortable, and I'm not. It's just, I don't know if I want to go through with this. You know what I mean? Like getting to experience this intimate moment with someone, like just giving you words of reassurance would be very nice, very comforting. Except I know this person is just a doll. Like she's just being like controlled by this chip to tell me these things. And so there's no real human connection in this moment. Or is there? I don't know. That's why this technology is very fascinating. It's almost like a shortcut, like a shortcut to being very close to someone. Like you, instead of taking months and years to getting to know this person, they just scan you and then the chip instantly makes you guys very close so that you get to have this deeper conversation and like this intimate moment together. Even though we don't know each other, I don't know who this person is, and then she's going to forget about me, so... Alright, sure.
How do I keep up with everything that's changing?
You have been keeping up. You've made an impact. Not a single thing in this world isn't in the process of becoming something else. Likewise, you never look back. If you gotta kill, kill.
I don't kill though.
If you gotta burn it all to the ground, then let it burn.
If you really scanned me, you would know that I don't kill people. But thank you.
Thanks, for all this.
Can I just leave without having sex?
Don't even feel like getting up.
Few do. But everything has its end.
Interesting. They don't actually have you sleep with her.
Samurai.
Oh, what's going on?
Oh, that's jarring.
Goddamn thing threw me out.
Need to talk to you.
Talk? You pulled the emergency brake, ripped me out just to talk? What happened? I do something wrong?
Oh, so now she's the real... Oh, okay, so we... Interesting. Huh. I didn't think that's what the safe word was gonna do. I thought the safe word was just to, like, put an end to everything. And so, like, the doll would just maybe, like, stop them and then someone comes in and, like, gets you out of there. Or, like, the door opens and you're asked to leave or something like that. But it actually pulls her out of the thing. That seems like a security risk for the dolls, because this whole doll protocol is to protect the dolls themselves, right? It's so that you don't get any real contact with the real person who does this job. And so by just using the safe word to get out of here, you get this moment where you get to actually interact with the real person, and this part of their memory is not erased. So that could be very jarring, borderline dangerous for them. Thanks for the chat. I mean, she probably doesn't even remember it, right?
A lot of things been going on in my head lately. But this was different. Refreshing.
That's what we do at Clouds.
Now she's just completely different.
Here, come back. But I need something else.
What do you know about Evelyn? So does she remember our conversation at this point, or like it's already been erased?
Evelyn Parker. What do you know about her?
Not much. Everyone's got their own booths, their own problems, their own little bubbles. It's a fragile ecosystem. People like you barge in, violate it, try to rearrange. No.
Violate it? Need your help, please. You're good looking. Be ashamed to lose. Ooh. Ugh. I'll pay for info.
If you're done here, you should go.
Okay, we can either appeal to her or pay for the information. I mean, she probably would care about the money mostly. Plus 5,000 is a very good amount compared to like what she's actually being paid here, which is probably not that much. I mean, we already have the information, so it doesn't matter. I guess I can make you 5,000 eddies richer.
I need this info. Name your price.
Fuck you, your eddies, and that girl of yours. I could get fired for doing something like this.
I'll make it worth your while.
All right, fine. Hand it over and get out before you land me in the shit.
Right, because this place is being recorded, right?
Anything out of the ordinary happen here lately?
Fine. Heard a customer did a number on her. But that's all I know.
That's it? That's all the information you get from
that
this?
Happens around here way more often than anybody'd care to admit.
I'm not surprised at all.
You ought to ask Tom. Two of them were inseparable, gossiping for hours on end.
A customer attacked her?
I guess. I don't know. Real mess that was. Security barged in, handled it. Things went silent. You don't go around asking questions here. Better off not seeing, not hearing. Keeping your head down.
Who's Tom?
A doll, like the rest of us. What do you think, an XBD star?
Where'll I find him?
VIP area. Booth 2,
Oh.
I think.
Thanks. See? You turned out to be useful
Oh,
after
V,
all.
don't be like that. What's it all about Evelyn? Okay, well, thank you for your service, ma'am. This was very nice. I'll see you around. I guess I'll do the whole thing because we didn't get to talk to Tom originally.
I can't get in? What's that mean?
I mean, I don't want to replay the whole thing, but I do kind of want this conversation to have happened to V because she needs it. Yeah, that's super interesting that you don't actually have sex with this person. I'm kind of happily surprised by that. Okay, so I basically did the whole quest like in reverse. I went to the VIP area first before going to see. So now I'm just looking for Tom.
What will you have? Anything, whatever.
You better keep this short and sweet. 2 brainwashed sex zombies in a single day is too much, even for me.
Hi. I think something might have gone wrong here. Not really sure, I don't have your details? Sorry, no idea what I'm supposed to do.
Relax. You don't need any data, don't need any deeds. I'm not a customer. Here to talk. To you, specifically. Not to be with a doll. Tom, is that it?
Uh-huh.
Need to get in touch with Evelyn Parker. It's important.
You and me both. Tried calling her a bunch of times. No luck.
Mean to say she's not here?
She had an accident. Needed to go to a special clinic in Osaka. Or Oslo. I think it was Oslo. For a new faceplate.
That accident involved a client, did it? Found blood in her booth.
You know, shit like that happens here sometimes.
And everyone's cool with that.
We get new implants, recovery leave, and, well, sometimes even a payout.
Really?
Now that I think about it, it is weird she went away so far.
Osaka or Oslo? Which was it?
Oslo. Yeah, definitely Oslo.
Tell you herself she was skipping town?
Nah, just didn't show up for work. Wasn't picking up either, so I asked Woodman what was up. Told me she left, like I said.
Where can I find this Woodman?
I know where to find him.
Probably got his feet up in the back office. Except it's off limits to customers.
Shame.
Woodman. Who is he?
Mr. Forrest. But everybody calls him Woodman. Never really known why.
Okay, Mr. Forrest then. What's his thing?
He's kinda like our caretaker. Finds new talent, deals with ugly situations.
Got it.
Could it be Woodman finally shed some light on this shit show? Man, the skull sponges in these dolls. Ugh, that's what they should be replacing.
Why? What's the problem? This guy's perfectly fine. Alright, thanks, Tom. And then I would just have done the rest of the quest as usual, I guess. Alright, could I have, like, talked to him without him going hostile? Hello.
Wait, no clients allowed in here.
So you can just talk to him.
Well, dear, and close the door on the way out, would ya? As you can see, I'm very busy.
Ring, age 24. I studied the art of love under India's most flexible Kama Sutra gurus. The serpent tattooed across my skin represents the awakening of my kundalini and limitless sexual energy. I can climax for 30 minutes straight. Siren, age 22. I found my voice when I worked on a Parisian dollhouse, one of the 4 best in the world. So listen to me close and hold on tight, mon amour, as I drag you down into the darkest depths of your fantasies. What are you doing? Like just evaluating potential dolls for the future? Stardust, age 42. The sophistication and experience of a mature woman paired with the body and fire of a 20-year-old. My imagination reaches beyond the stars. So join me on a journey of cosmic bliss. 3 hearts. Is that a rating? 3 hearts out of 5? Twinks, age 27. I'm a 1 and 2, so I can be a 2 for 1. 1 mind, 2 bodies. Oh, infinite pleasure, like these guys we fought with. Does that compute for you, baby? 1 mind and 2 bodies. How does that even work? Hard driver, age 24. No more jerking that stick shift solo. I'll take you on a thrill ride you'll never forget. No brakes, no seatbelts. It's a collision course to sexual euphoria. Okay. Binary. Age 31. Sexual desire is a colorful spectrum. Wherever you land is where I'll follow. And nothing gets me hotter than the allure of the unknown. With me, there's no such thing as a bad fit. Want me to teach you? Interesting. Looking for Evelyn Parker.
Looking for a girl named Evelyn Parker.
Got nobody working here by that name.
But she used to. What
Money laundering, attempted homicide.
happened to her?
Probably did what all the dolls try to do. Found a unicorn to set her up for life.
You're lying. You know where she is.
You could do better. Try Roxy over at Booth 2. Same heart-shaped ass. Behavioral chip will do the rest. Won't feel any difference.
You don't really seem that troubled that I made my way all the way here. You look like a reasonable man. Let's make a deal. You don't understand what's at stake. I mean, all that's at stake is my brain being overtaken. Let's make a deal. He's a businessman.
Look to me like a reasonable man. I think we can work something out.
And you look to me like a psycho bitch who's never been ghosted by her bill or beau before. But go on. I'm listening.
I'll pay for info.
You've got info, I've got Eddie's. It's a fair trade. What's your price?
You need to pull your head out of your ass. Eddie's will buy you a horse here, not snitches. I look like either of those to you?
For the right price, sure. You look worse than that. Just want to make a donation.
Told you what you looked like. Don't tell me you weren't listening. Surely a reasonable man like yourself wouldn't mistake a donation for a bribe.
Real pleasure chatting. But just where exactly do you see this going?
Ooh. Wanna end up like Jotaro Shobo? I'll tell the media everything. Your bosses should know how you treat customers. Could end you with my bare hands. Let's not make this harder than it has to be. Interesting. The game is acknowledging that I took care of Jotaro Shobo, but would he know? Would he know it was me? This specific line must not always be here available, so I think I'm gonna go with that. Because if I say I'm going to end you, he's just going to like sound the alarm. Tell the media everything. He's probably not scared of that either.
Clouds is under Tiger Claw control, isn't it?
That's none of your fucking biz.
Guessing you heard about Jotaro Shobo?
Shobo had an accident.
Yeah, I'm the accident.
What Shobo had was a very unfortunate meeting with me. Just happened to be his last.
Oh, he's looking a little
Wouldn't
worried
want this
now.
to be your last meeting, would ya?
Of course not. Never wanted to be anything like Shobo.
So give me the information. If I see you sound the alarm, you're in deep trouble, buddy.
Girl you're looking for, Parker?
Yeah.
She ain't here.
Tell me something I don't know. Like, where is she?
Think you know how things work around here. But you don't know shit.
I'm waiting for the
Dolls
information.
aren't here to give you pleasure and satisfaction out of the goodness of their soul. They're workers. Their job's to generate profit.
Duh.
Evelyn, stop pulling profit.
No denying that, sadly for her.
Saw what she did to the client. She gets spiked or something?
Well, she was hacked, right?
Whatever or whoever fried her circuits, it came from outside our subnet. They played their deck like a virtuoso. Her chip was fucking rot. Believe you me, we tried to fix it. Didn't even come close.
They common? These kind of accidents?
Ever used tech that never broke? Didn't think so. Behavioral chip splits you right down the middle. Some people plain lose their minds. And for everyone that does, there's a dozen in line to replace them.
Gross. Oh, so it really is like a severance thing. You're such a piece of shit. I should just kill you.
This you talking it out straight? What happened to Evelyn?
Got an order from up high to recycle her.
You killed her?
No. I found a Ripper doc who was willing to take a look. Yeah, he said he knew something or other.
You invested your own eddies to help poor, unprofitable Evelyn? Please.
You got me. Ripper's the one who paid me.
For a broken doll.
People got all kinds of kinks. Trust me, I know, considering where I work. Fingers is a real specimen, though. Got all the fetishes, even the ones you've never heard of. I'm sure he found her a nice niche.
You took her to the Ripper instead of following orders. Didn't take you for someone with balls.
For fuck's sake, I'm not running a slaughterhouse here. Only recycle as a last resort. And family always gets a call, if there is any. Think there are any daddies out there willing to change the diapers of a brain-dead little slut on the verge of cyberpsychosis?
Probably not.
Casting him out on the street ain't an option either. Can't risk tanking our cred.
He really is gross. So what do you mean by recycling? Like you sent her to a Ripper dock to get used for his weird kinks? So you never intended her to get repaired then? You're repulsive.
People like you deserve a special place in hell.
People like you need to come up with better insults. We done here.
The Ripper. Name and address.
Don't know a last name.
Don't fuck with me.
I mean, I know who it is.
I'm not. Goes by Fingers. Clinic's in some godforsaken alley up on Jig Jig Street. Want to find Evelyn? Look there. And don't come back here. Ever. While you're at it, take the elevator. Quicker you're out of here, the better.
Interesting.
Dark Fingers on Jig Jig Street. Sounds like a co-ed's wet dream.
I really want to kill this guy.
How'd she look to you last time you saw her?
You weren't listening. Told you already. Now get out!
Evelyn still with this Fingers creep?
Do I look like his secretary?
So this guy is like exploiting these women and guys as dolls. Doesn't really seem to care about them as people much. Like he's eager to just replace them, sell their bodies. He's a real piece of shit. I'm wondering if he's enough of a piece of shit where I want to take care of him myself. Because I mean, they would just replace him with another guy like him, right? Like, what if they were just to replace him with someone even worse than him, you know? That's the kind of things... the kind of repercussion you don't necessarily think about when you're killing all these people. We also saw some emails that, like, he was having his way with some employees and, like... ugh. Fuck you. Excuse me. Did you miss when I used system collapse on you? He's just immune. What the hell? And it's giving me XP every time. I can just like farm XP forever here. Oh! There you go. Weird. Say goodnight. That was weird. So most of my quick hacks did not work, but then this one worked. And now these people seem alerted. Alright, I'm just gonna skip to when I get out of here. Alright, so we're back here. I guess I did that quest in a bit of a weird order, like I kind of did it in reverse. I'm glad I went back though to have a talk with the guy. Like there was a whole conversation I could have missed out on, so I guess that's the danger when you're just running around choking people from behind without being spotted. But like there's really no indication he's not just going to get up and shoot you because you're in a hostile area, so I just figured I was supposed to sneak, but the quest does tell you go talk to the woodman. So anyways, he's gone now. One less piece of shit in Night City. There's so many more to replace him though. Alright, so we have some new quest. The space in between. If I've learned one thing from joy houses, it's to quit while the going's good. Stare at those fake smiles too long and all you'll see is misery. As far as clubs go, they're all pretty pathetic, but at least it's in their own way. You know the chances of finding Evelyn are close to zilch, right? Like, that's gonna change your mind. Anyway, let's go pay a visit to this so-called Fingers. But if we don't find Parker, you owe me a drink. Okay. That's the only new quest we got from that. Did not get a level from this whole thing, which is kind of surprising. There's a side job literally right next to me. Oh, it's Brandon! How are you?
What are you doing? I'm perfectly satisfied with my appearance, thank you very much. Sir, please stop.
You'll do fucking what?
I could...
You deaf? He asked you to do something politely.
Chill the fuck out. It's just an SCSM.
Please, just leave me alone. Do it for your mother. I know Helen's very worried about you.
The fuck? How you know my ma?
You know him?
Not personally, but his mother sometimes drops by for coffee.
Ooh.
She says I'm a great listener. Can't argue with that.
You talking shit about my mama? I'll fuck you up.
Be chilled, all right? Brendan didn't mean anything by it. It's not in his nature.
How could he mean anything? He's a fucking SCSM, and he's collecting data on my mom.
It's called having a memory. Pretty standard these days.
Hey, he's just a person.
Trying to be smart with me? Why are you defending him? This pile of rust collecting dirt on me for the fucking corpse, yo. Who knows? Maybe you're a corpo agent too. Who the fuck do you work for, huh?
Okay, you don't want to do this. See?
Thank you, V. Boy, I was scared to my core. I thought he'd paint some mean things on me. The humiliation. Say, since we've been through so much together, I guess that makes us best friends. That calls for a discount.
Thanks, Brendan.
Don't worry, you deserve it. You're one tough cookie, and yet so nice.
Not to everyone.
I couldn't be mean even if I wanted to. Especially to you. Can't speak ill of the dead, right?
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
How do you know that?
You're not supposed to be here, and yet here you are. Like a glitch in the system. Or a demon coated by a
Where'd you hear that?
Runner. You know what demons are capable of, right, V?
How did you know that?
Surprised? Lots of people come to me.
Okay, but so no one could have told you that.
And learn how they talk. I caught your name once or twice and pieced together the puzzle. Not bad for a CSM, right?
How about we'll talk later, all right?
Okay, that's
Catch
a
you
little
later,
weird
Brendan.
that you would know that. I still don't really know if he can be considered a real person or just a chatbot, like just an algorithm. I don't really know. Like, he's being nice to us, but that doesn't really... He could just be programmed for that, so I don't really know. I mean, even if he's just an AI, even if it's just a program, if he's being nice to you, you should be nice to them, right? That's just good words to live by, but... Like, this guy might be onto something. Like, he is just a vending machine, so he might just be talking to us to collect information and to sell us more things, but... If I'm not gonna buy anything, then you can just talk to him, you know? I'm sure some people do. Anyways, I don't know if we have time for like a whole new story mission, but I did want to try and call the people in my contact list. So let's call Dakota Smith. Tell me about the Badlands.
Tell me about the Badlands. Not much going on out here, huh?
Au contraire, if you use your eyes and ears. This is an ecosystem. Nomads, Raff and Shiv, corporations, and drifters, they form a complete whole. Remove one part, the delicate balance topples.
Thought nomads were always on the move, but you stayed put?
Yes, they call us statics, but we are also necessary. Somebody must take care of those who come and go.
Yeah, take care of them for the right cut.
Indeed.
Okay, as a nomad, I should definitely already know that, so it's weird that she needs to tell me.
Better run. Call you later.
Of course.
Okay, instead of having this these conversations out here in the open, I think I'm just gonna go to my apartment. Oh, we're right next to this, actually. Okay, you know what? Let's make this an extra long episode. Let's just head to where Evelyn is, see if we can get her out of there. I just hope it's not like a super long quest, but we'll see. Fingers Clinic. Hey, Johnny.
Oh my, place has a wicked vibe.
So, there's more up your alley than clouds.
Hey, at least here you know what you're getting.
So the game kind of assumes this is your first time coming here, because I guess usually it would be. But since we've been exploring a bit, like I've actually been coming here. I guess that's my fault for doing so much side content before doing the main quest, but it's because I'm worried I might miss out on stuff, you know?
He chipped you for free? Fuck off!
Yeah, gear looks a little basic, but it works.
So he didn't ask for any money? Nada? Not even installments?
Like I said, he just finished and said, see you next time.
This is it, Fingers Clinic.
Well, well, what do we got here? And you just the cutest thing. If you're looking for a release, I just might be your man.
Fuck off.
Kindly get the fuck out of my way.
Yo, you hear what this bitch said to me? Best watch your tongue.
I'd say it again, but what for? Your little skull sponge can't possibly get its gray cells around it.
Let's apologize for that, bitch!
Gotta be worth a damn to get an apology from me. And you're trash. Not worth shit.
Nobody talks that way to Little Loco.
You're going to regret that.
Get him, girl!
Idiots. Oh, interesting. The game will not let me aim at them. Idiots. Watch your mouth around ladies.
Oh, gracious creature! And benign!
Blue, huh? Probably a
element
cephalic.
obscura!
Cream
The world
red.
with
Veins were
bloody
popping with it
stain,
during the
imbrued.
third corporate.
It
24
forbids the
hours,
king
feel no
of all we
pain,
own.
barely remember a thing.
Our
yeah?
prayer to him shall for thy
Who can
peace
blame him now?
arise!
Sounds like paradise.
Does it? Joy toy. Under the influence of drugs. Dead. Yo, your little friend is has moved on to the other side, my friend. That's not good. Under the influence of drugs.
Hey, you all right?
No way I'm gonna swim! I hate water! Can't you see nobody cares?
Fingers. Know where I can find him?
If I could, I'd swap, you know? Why does everything have to be so damn convoluted? In the end, only I got left are shredded cables and empty bottles.
Okay, well, you take care now.
Hey, hands off her!
Think I'm scared of your skinny ass?
You will be when every mox in town depends on this shithole. You got a financial claim? Take it to court, you pussy.
What's happening up there?
Fine, I get it. Everyone's got their breaking point. Just pay me what you owe me, and you can fuck off to greener pastures.
She's sick, faulty, damaged. Oh, he's a pimp. Social status low. Threat level low.
I don't owe you shit!
Oh, but you do. And that shit has a name. Something around 20,000.
What? Come on, you pulled that number out of your ass!
Hey, what's that tone with me, you skank? Hey, look in the mirror. Who paid for all that? Think Fingers would have fixed a cracked faceplate for free? You want out, you gotta pay me back.
Oh man, I can't choke him. Oh, I can't choke him out.
Hope that teaches those candy-ass Scotch suckers not to come around here no more.
Oh, Judy's here. I didn't think you were coming here.
There's a line!
Shut the fuck up.
Nuh-uh, you ain't cutting.
Sit your ass down and wait your turn. Fingers guy. You know him?
Heard some things, yeah.
Like...
His hand sometimes slips.
Okay, well, I'm glad you're here.
Glad to see a familiar face.
I'm worried sick about her, V. Had no idea anything had happened.
We'll find her. I know we will. After the heist, Evelyn holed up with the Mox for a while, right?
That's right.
So why the hell did she go back to Clouds?
Thought she'd be safer there. God knows why.
They don't really seem like they protect them that much.
Tried to get her to see straight, but she wouldn't listen.
You talked to Fingers yet?
You were waiting for me?
Only. He's harder to get in to see than the best docs in town.
Is he?
We're gonna be here forever. I just know it. Maybe you could talk to those girls, see if we can cut in front?
Why me?
I don't think they like me. Just give it a shot. That or come up with something better.
I mean, the last time I came here, I just walked in and talked to him, but... Did you used to work at Clouds?
You worked at Clouds.
Not as a doll.
Oh, okay.
Tuned their virtues. That's where I met Ev, Tom, and the rest of the crew.
Okay.
She means a lot to you, doesn't she?
And you've arrived at that conclusion how exactly?
The moment you knew where she was, you sprang into action.
Once you get close to Evelyn, you never want to let her go.
Think Evelyn's being kept here somewhere?
I mean,
on the one hand,
that's
hope
what I
she
said.
is, because I want her back fast. But on the other, hope to God no, because who knows what that sick fuck could have done to her.
Why is everyone saying mean things about Fingers? He seemed very nice to me. Hello. Rosie Harper. She's sick. Faulty damage. Oh, right. This is a clinic, so of course people are like sick and damaged. Mitzi Sparks. She's also sick. Janet Brewer. I mean, we can just wait our turn. How long can it really take? A couple hours, maybe? Ross Austin. Hello. Fingers helps working folk.
Fingers a friend to the working guys and girls around here.
Helped me. I'd be in a wheelchair if it wasn't for him.
See, he's nice.
He shipped you some chrome with real skin that had peeled off. What he replaced it with looks like a bathroom floor from a senior home.
Better than being a cripple.
Ugh. I don't have time for this bullshit. My friend here is in really bad shape. Could we cut in front? I do have 15. Cool. We can pay them. Find yourselves a better Ripper Doc. 22,000 eddies. It is true that he's apparently like not a great Ripper Doc. He's just kind of like not the worst, I guess. So we can wait, which will just make time pass. I mean, I kind of want to help these girls out. Get yourself a better one. I'll give you money. I've got plenty.
Here. Saw to cover you for some real chrome. From a real Ripper.
If you're flush enough to afford a real Reaper, then what are you doing here?
Hell do you care? She's here because she feel like it. Now thank the lady unless you and me dealt her.
She's like, who gives a fuck? Let's get out of here.
Come on, let's go.
Edges are stretching your optic.
I think he's
Okay.
done.
Oh,
We're going in.
who's this? Tasha Rodriguez? She's still sick. And we're just gonna cut in front of these? Okay.
Yes, hello. What can I do for you?
Need a minute of your time.
A minute? That's all? Shame. Could watch those juicy lips of yours flap for hours, days. But I'm busy right now. You, I recall, you visited me before.
Really?
Whereas you, I can't quite place. Let me guess.
Oh, he saw me
Tiger
before?
claws?
He remembers.
I'm with the Mox.
Ah,
Come on, it's so
the
obvious
Mox.
she's not a Tiger Claw.
Enchanté. So, what brings you here?
I love that he actually remembers me coming here. He's like, oh, I've met you before.
Forget why we're here?
Heard you help the working girls around here.
Well, very few children will play with broken toys. So when skin goes flabby, sockets go out of whack, implants malfunction, I'm sure you get the gist.
Yeah.
You pay for goods, you expect top quality. Consumerism 101.
Please. Scrapyards offer better quality than this.
Well, he's doing what he can, I guess. You install faulty implants.
These girls know you're chipping faulty implants.
Are you doing that on purpose?
You might say so. I'd say they're the very best I can find. See?
What's in it for you?
Whatever they have to offer. And they always have something to offer.
You're a sick fuck. Know that?
What do you two want?
Okay, so he's knowingly given them shitty
Focus, V.
implants so that they come back. That is pretty messed up.
Used to ride with nomads. Resourceful folk. Wouldn't cast aside anything until it was worn down, dead. Couldn't be fixed or reused in some other way. But what you're giving these girls, not even nomads would touch that.
Please, let's not exaggerate. I give them what I can. What do you two want?
Okay, so basically there's no way he would have been able to fix Evelyn, is what they're
Forget why
saying,
we're
right?
here?
Because he doesn't have the expertise to fix a broken doll implant.
Evelyn Parker. Need to know where she is.
Step into my office, please.
Is she
Many
back there?
girls come through here. So many. But let me put it to you this way. I believe in giving each of them the personal touch. Ask anyone. I'm more than a chop doc. See, I know what people truly want. To be flattered, praised, patted. To feel like they deserve it. Of course. I can't remember each and every one. Even if it's a specimen as exquisite as you.
Okay, stop with the
Please
flirting.
set your exquisite derrieres down.
Interrogate fingers. Okay, I think you would remember Evelyn. You remember her, I know you do.
Went shittery soon as I mentioned her name. Don't try getting out of this. I know you remember her.
I have a neurological condition. It's not easy living with tics. Really, I'd love to help, but If only I knew who you were talking about.
The name Forrest set off any buzzers?
Forrest. Name mean anything to you?
Nope.
They call him Woodman. Works at the dollhouse.
You talked to him?
I'm asking the questions.
I'm the one asking the questions here. Was Woodman the one who introduced Evelyn to you?
Introduced? Interesting choice of words. Rolled her in on a gurney, more like. She was out of it. I honestly couldn't believe she wasn't dead. Never mentioned her name, so I just called her Doll.
But you knew who I was
Poor
talking
girl.
about.
Tried to help her, I did. But as you can see, this isn't exactly a state-of-the-art facility.
Is she dead?
Mentioned you couldn't help her. Help her with what, exactly?
If I only knew, I wager she'd be standing here, happy and smiling. Instruction register on her chip was burnt to a crisp. Tried replacing it. Nothing.
Damage was caused by a netrunner using homebrewed malware.
Sounds about right.
Wait, is she dead? Judy's not gonna like this. Plus, she was supposed to have information for me about the ship. So it wasn't just that they hacked her, it was a hit job. They wanted to kill her.
Get to the point.
The point? Ah, yes. Well, I haven't the faintest idea where she is.
Enough of this bullshit! What'd you do to her, you freak?
Now, either you put a muzzle on this creature, or put her down. It's impossible to have a conversation with her around.
Don't talk to her like that.
She insulted me.
Look, the quicker you spill, the shorter you'll have to put up with us. Now, Evelyn Parker. Where is she?
Could very well be on her way to becoming the next underground brain dance darling. That's all I know.
You sure about this?
4 days I had her here. She was out cold in La La Land for practically every minute.
And?
It wasn't a slumber party. We didn't have pillow fights and promised to send each other postcards.
What do you mean by underground?
I don't know. I mean, I don't watch that sort of stuff.
Wait, so you gave her away?
XBDs?
I told you I don't know.
Where will we find her?
How many times do I have to repeat myself? I don't know. I did what anyone in my place would do.
Which is?
When I realized I wouldn't be able to help her, patch her up, I called my fixer.
Who is?
Two guys came and picked her up the same day.
Who's your
Who'd
fixer?
you call? Who's your fixer?
Wouldn't it be Okada? She's the one around here.
Lukael. Told her I had a busted doll with a BD implant to hand off.
Okay, I don't feel like Wakako would do something fucked up like selling her to like BD scrollers, but I don't know. I don't really know her that well.
Where did they take her?
I told you already. I don't know. They weren't the talkative kind, and I'm no gonk. I know better than to ask questions of people like that.
You're no gunk? What do you think? Why'd all these girls come in here, let you grope around them? Think it's for your charm? Your caring attitude? They do it because they got no choice. And in the end, they despise you. They can smell you're pathetic.
These guys, what did they look like?
I mean, I can just ask Okada.
Like you, me, anyone else in this city.
Really now, they looked like you.
They looked like the kind of guys you don't make eye contact with. One of them was a bearded fellow.
The two that came for her didn't say anything about where they'd take her, what they were gonna do to her.
Mentioned something about virtues with a moth, of all things. Said she'd be perfect for them, whatever that means. But that's really all I know.
You pawned her off like she was some fucking inanimate mannequin.
Because that's exactly what she was.
Alright, let's stay calm here. He probably is into that, so...
Need air. I'll be outside.
I can't figure this guy out. I can't tell if he's like trying to do good for these girls or if he's just really some creep. I don't know. Like, it does sound like he's kind of taking advantage of them, plus he's giving them faulty cyberware. Like, he keeps pretending he's trying to do his best. But like, if they keep coming back here, he must be doing something right. I don't know, I'm kind of with Judy on this one. You've got people dead. Like, there's people dead in this building under your clinic, so...
Judy's right. People like you make this city a living hell. Day in, day out.
Got what you wanted, didn't you? So get the fuck out of here.
I mean, he did give me the information I needed, so I guess I shouldn't be that upset. Where's Judy?
I let her go back to Clouds. Could have stopped her, but I didn't.
It's true that he doesn't seem that bad.
Trust me, Judy. Compared to the pieces of shit I scrape off my shoe every day, Fingers doesn't come close to being half their brand of rotten.
Yeah.
Got no fucking words, V. None.
Don't worry, we'll find her.
Don't worry. We'll find her. I know it.
We'll fucking find what's left of her butchered corpse.
Hey! Keep it together! Wanna give up now?
No. Only lead we got's an XBD. Where's that get
That's
us?
not true. We know it's Wakako.
We also know we're looking for something related to the Death's Head. Better than nothing.
Oh, the moth?
I don't get your optimism. Still sounds like a big fat nothing to me.
Death's Head symbol bring anything to mind. Anything. Doesn't matter how small.
This industry... I mean, market's looking for every kind of fetish out there. It's cavernous. But an XBD outfit'd be on the move almost always. Makes them harder to nab, harder to sting.
Need to figure out where they're scrolling this stuff. Gotta be a rat hole of some sort. Doubt they do much shooting on location.
Yeah, gotta be somewhere quiet, out of the way.
Could be we'll see something to point us in their direction in one of their virtues.
Ugh, have to be real gonks to leave a clue.
Everyone, everything leaves something behind. Just need to know where to look. Lucky for me, I'm running around with the best BD specialist in town.
True.
That's an extra pair of expert eyes.
Well, your BD expert has a better idea. Pleasures of Night City, a domain with its twin on the dark net. Every kind of thing goes on there. Might stumble on something useful.
Wait, that's your idea, is to look at a bunch of XBDs hoping we find Evelyn in one of them? Why don't I just call Wakako? Yeah, I know her.
I'll try calling Wakako.
Thank you.
Fixer Fingers mentioned.
Thought of an angle to run on her?
Why would I need one?
Even if she knows the studio's location, she's not gonna spill. Be putting her neck on the line.
Okay. I'm buying the brain dance. We can analyze. Play detective.
Fine. Meantime, see if I can't find something on the NCP domain. I'll wait in the van.
The van? What van? Call Wakako or visit her on Jig Jig Street. Oh, I'm gonna go there in person. That's probably a better idea. What van are you talking about? Feel bad for being so mean to Fingers. So what if we just follow Judy? Like, where is she going? Alright, well, as expected of a story mission, this was quite the interesting episode. For a moment there, I really thought Fingers was going to tell us that she was dead, and then, like, we would have to try and comfort Judy, because she would take it really hard. But no, it sounds like her body's... Man, you really don't want to, like, pass out or anything like that in Night City, because your body gets thrown around like crazy. Like first Woodman gave her body to Fingers, then Fingers gives her body to Wakako, then Wakako gives her body to like... I don't know, I expected more from Wakako. I thought she would take care of her somehow, but I guess she doesn't really care. Where are you going, Judy? I've been following you a while. Wait, is this your van? Disaster piece. Oh, this is your van, okay. Let's see. Disaster piece. Every city's got its shady neighborhoods and no-go zones. Stepping into these areas in Night City is like wading into the abyss and feeling it stare back through your soul. Anyone with an ounce of sense avoids these haunts altogether. Your average gunk's usually seen limping out, bleeding from one or more places. And you, V, just make sure you come back out intact. I mean, we know Wakako, we've got a pretty good rapport already, so I feel like she would be inclined to help us, but I guess we'll see that in the next episode, because I've been recording for well over 3 hours. So that's going to be it for me today, but I really enjoyed this episode. I hope you guys will as well. I guess we'll follow up with Wakako and Evelyn in the next episode, so for now, I'm just gonna say a big thank you for joining me today. I had fun playing this, hope you had fun watching it, and I'll see you in the next episode for some more Cyberpunk 2077. À la prochaine, chums!